I'm not saying an apple is not an apple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying a tree is not a tree. I'm not saying anger isn't anger. I'm just saying it's an illusion. It's still a tree. It's still anger.
So is the meaning what we give to it? That's where
I just recommend that you stop giving it reality. That's all. Go through your life not attributing reality to anything that appears. You'll be free. You'll experience the freedom you already are. So you interact with anger and you do what you know best to do with anger, and you grow in wisdom on how to deal with that over time. That's different. That's spirituality. Self-realization has nothing to do with spiritual growth in some ways. So I could be super absorbed in God consciousness. That's not I. I could be super deluded about my business or company or relationship, but that's not I either. And in fact, the more you mature in this self-realization, the less distinction you will attribute between being angry at your partner versus being in a formless state of consciousness. Now, is one still preferable? You could say in some senses, but less and less does it become actually a big deal at all. Because you start seeing that nothing is you, and that everything is an illusory expression of the Creator, or God, or Source, or reality.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Wait, that's an interesting statement.
Yeah.
I am sweating.
I'm sweating, yeah.
I know I am sweating.
That I'm sweating.
Yeah, but which I is you? What is sweating? Is the I sweating?
No, my existing form and shape is experiencing some sensations which makes the body sweat.
Yes. Does it make you sweat?
I find it somehow exciting. So it's not really.
Is I excited?
Um,
Or are you aware of the excitement?
Yeah, I'm aware of the excitement.
So you're not excited?
I always have to go back when you say something.
Yeah, you have to go back. That's self-realization for you, going back.
Can you repeat it one more time?
What?
What you just say, your last sentence?
That's self-realization for you. It's going back.
Yeah.
It's going back. Retracing your steps of delusion. How did you come to attribute reality to what you give reality to? And through investigation, through discernment, through clarity, through questioning, through inquiry, you can very easily realize that you're not this, and you're not this, and you're not this. And then naturally, that which never appears becomes known to itself in a way that's different than I am aware of this experience. It's like an intrinsic self-luminous knowing, right? Even when you are feeling identified with your emotions, that too, check if it's affecting the I. Even the feeling that the I is affected, is it affecting the I? Is the background suddenly no longer stable? You see?
Yes.
And then that way you can constantly, at subtler and subtler levels, discern between reality and illusion. And then you see even the I that feels that sweating and it's on a spiritual journey and it's not quite there yet, but it's doing quite well, is not you. It's not real. Then it's still there. You're still growing, but it's not what you are. And start with the body, because the body is so centralized in our sense of illusion that if you apply it to the body, you really apply it to almost everything else right away. So if you cut through the illusion that you are the body, doesn't mean you stop taking care of it, but you cut through the illusion that it is what you are, then very quickly this self-realization, in a sense, occurs or deepens. And then your courage increases, your strength increases, your mission readiness increases, and your ability to allow your life force to flow as it's intended to flow, like according to your blueprint, according to your intention for taking birth. And you stop inhibiting it with the resistor of the body belief, the belief I am the body, which is where most of your fear comes from, no? That you are the body. It's what inhibits most of your flow and gives you the greatest degree of confusion and delusion. So see, what part of your body is I? See if you can find even a single part of the body, a single sensation, a single idea about the body that affects the I, that changes the I, the innermost sense of background I. If you keep seeing that, you're going to, quote unquote, feel or know freer, know yourself freer, as freer. And then that's really where courage comes from, or fearlessness. It's not so much a quality to cultivate, to an extent, but to really quantum leap in your courage, you have to see through the identification with what you're not. That will skyrocket your flow, your availability to do what you're here to do, or let happen what's here to happen through you. And every time you have a fear concern, notice that, I was assuming on some level that I equals the body.